What's up, duelists? Day 5. Teledad, Lightsworn, Zombies. Yes, a combination of all three of these strategies all in one deck. This is a very ambitious deck. A lot of you in the comments are already going to say, Keegan, how could you play Lightsworn without Powerwell? And you know what? I did try it, and it was just inconsistent. It really wasn't coming together the way I wanted it to. And even when I was powerwelling back double Krebins, Normal Summon Jane didn't exactly combo with that. So we're trying it now with the Zombie Engine, utilizing Return and Pot of Avarice as our sort of big recursive cards here. We're side decking triple Book of Life for the matchups where people are putting monsters in their own graveyard. And we are also side decking a bunch of just Floodgates because that's all I know how to do, basically. All right, we got matches. How are you guys liking the series so far? It's been, what the fuck? What the fuck? Was that our opponent? I think that was our opponent. But he left. Where is he? I don't know. Oh, I guess I'll host. Where is he? I don't know where he is. There he is. There he is. Oh my gosh. All right. Good luck. Good luck. Have fun. LMAO. All right. We in this. We got scissors. I knew it. I knew he would pick paper. Clear victory. Clear victory. Yeah. So you guys will see how this deck works. Hopefully in this game. It's super mishmash of things, but it kind of comes together all right. You know, it may not look pretty, but it does do some cool shit. So we're gonna mill 2. We're gonna hit Plague. So we have 6 good mill targets in this deck. So you're pretty high likelihood to hit one of those. 6 is pretty solid. I could allure now, or I could just like summon Jane and like chill. I don't really want to allure away either of my guys yet, because I may need to brain control and then sack for malicious or something like that. I also don't really want to mill, because I don't really want to mill my other... Well, I guess I do kind of want to mill my other malicious. I'll still hold the Jane. I'm going to set Royal Decree and pass. We milled Avarice and Plague. So Avarice is like one of our big late game bombs. So that's one big late game bomb kind of gone forever now. We still have Dad, Sorcerer, and Return. So 3 things to sort of rely on. And we have a lot of like mid-ground synchro plays as well. 1 back row is fine. We can play through that. Tragodia is good because that'll give us something to allure away. He's going to Dust Shoot, I'll Chain Decree. So very nice Decree here. It's going to work well for us. I could now elect not to do anything. I've got my plus already. I don't have to allure away the Tragodia quite yet. I could go for like Jane attack. That doesn't sound bad. That doesn't sound bad, does it? Let's allure. I'm going to draw 2. Gold Sark. So good allure, I'd say. I am going to banish probably Tragodia here. And then I'm going to Gold Sark for Dark Arm Dragon, because that's our win con. So we'll Gold Sark now. Gold Sark for Gold Sark. Kappa. No. We'll Gold Sark for Dark Arm Dragon. That's always the plan here. And then we're going to go for Jane attack. Tragodia's gone forever. Sag. But if they clear the Decree, then... Oh, Jesus. That's annoying. Sure. Alright, get your tokens. This may be a tough matchup for us. I'm not going to lie. We don't have Graganith. Trusty Graganith. And we milled our Return. No. God, I hate this deck so much. No, I'm just kidding. It's not too bad. It does some things here and there. Maybe Jane is a little bit mid. Maybe all the Lightsworn cards are not really cut out for this type of deck, but assuming you draw your boss monsters or your big payoff cards, it's like pretty decent, I guess. I don't know. This matchup might be rough. Anything with like Dandelion tokens is going to give us a hard time when our deck has like not a lot of big sweeper cards. That being said, we have a pretty good sideboard. We've got the triple Book of Life. We've got like the triple Mask of Restrict we could bring in. Mask of Restrict would stop like Lone Fire. Pretty much only Lone Fire. I guess it stops Caius too, which is pretty good against our deck. So, yeah, we've got Plague in the Grave, so there's always that. We can maybe make it the Piercing guy. I do have him in the extra deck this go round. No Mizuki or Goblin Zombie yet, or Zombie Master. Those would all be like solid draws here. Zombie Master probably the best. I almost wanted to play 2 Zombie Master. Oh, I really don't want to play against whatever the fuck this is. Dandelion, Substitute, Dust Shoot. Pretty good start from the opponent. We had a pretty good start too, though, so I can't complain. Recharge into Allure. We just didn't really piece much together here. Ironically, this Decree is kind of fucking us pretty hard. Okay, there goes Treeborn. Yeah, the Book of Lives are going to be really good here. I'm actually not too upset knowing now that it's Frog Plants. I actually think that this might be a little bit more simple for us to take down because he's not on a metric fuck ton of like removal and shit. This is an annoying combination. Here comes Foolish Burial. I can send another Dandelion if he plays it. I'm not sure if he plays it. Looks like he plays Fishborg. So he's going to go for like a game shot here. This is probably Arm Colossal. Somehow. I'm not sure exactly how. Substitoad sacks a token. Goes and gets Swap Frog. Swap Frog sends Substitoad. That should make the most sense. Yeah. I think he needs to end. He needs double Swap Frog for this, right? He needs 2 Swap Frogs in deck, I think. Oh no, I guess he doesn't. He can use Deep Frog. He's kind of just fucking around. Oh, I guess it doesn't work Arm Colossal because there's no warriors in the grave. For some reason, I was thinking there would be a warrior in the grave if you went Arm Colossal, but there isn't. Okay, so he does have double Dandy. That's hideous. Pretty good start. Yeah, Foolish Dandy, Trap Dust Shoot, Substitoad. Kind of the nuts. I don't know why he's doing all this though. Seems a little. I don't know. Does he have Avarice? He's gotta have Avarice if he's going Bionic, right? Right? No? Okay. There's gotta be an OTK here. I feel like he's just missing an OTK here. What? This can't be right. Okay, Substitoad activates next. Yeah, makes sense. You want to get your dupes out of the deck. If you're going to end on dupes, you're going to get them now. Okay, Unifrog. That doesn't really matter. Dupe Frog, okay. I can't help but think this is the worst possible board he could have come up with. I actually don't mind my Decree being popped because it already did its thing. And he's going to pop the Decree. Yeah, and now Gores is live and like my top deck Mirror Force is live too. I just feel like this is going to end so fucking poorly for my opponent here. But I'm not sure why. He just passes. Alright. That's a good draw. Maybe it's because he left a discard outlet in play for us and we get Dark Arm Dragon next turn. That's pretty good, isn't it? Well, let's not overcomplicate it. Let's go ahead and take the Bionic. Activate his effect to bounce the Duprog. Duprog's pretty bad in the hand from what I've heard. So now we can go for a lot of attacks on this face-up Unifrog if we wanted to. We've got Plague, we've got Malicious Resources. So we've got a Tuner in the grave, Tuner in the... So we can synchro with Bionic if we want to. I'm trying to think if there's a way we can end with 3 Darks in grave. I don't think there is unless we pitch the Chaos Sorcerer. So I don't think there's like a great way to end with 3 Darks in grave. So if we go Malicious and then Special Plague, then we synchro into... Yeah, all of our attacks here are going to deal a bunch of damage. We could make Colossal Fighter. He's pretty strong. I like that guy. He's going to be pretty strong for us. We don't have Red Dragon. He'd be kind of nice here. We're going to be able to kill both his guys, which is the important part here. So, Malicious is going to happen no matter what this turn. I could also just not do any of this, but I think this is fine. I feel like I'm missing lethal somehow. If I normal Jane, that's 17 over... It's 2,000 over Substitoad. And then we have 19, so that's 39. And then stack for plague, 39 plus whatever I synchro with malicious. That's... And then I have chaos sorcerer too. I think I have game. So we'll go plague. Stack Lila, because it's the worst card. Special plague. Normal Jane. Synchro here into Colossal Fighter, because he's strong as shit. He's going to be 2,900, looks like. Well, actually, no, because I'm going to banish that warrior. Yeah, I'm going to banish these guys. Banish the wolf. Banish that guy. Summon Chaos Sorcerer. So this should be 8,000. But I need to do math to see if it's 8,000 over Unifrog. And I think it is. So it's 21 plus 29. So I just need to add everything that goes over 2,000. So it's 100 plus 800 is 900. 900 plus 300 is 1,200. 1,200 plus 300 is... It's a game if we attack Substitute last, I think. So, because it'll subtract 1,300. So we go battle phase. Jane attacks Unifrog. So it goes to 21. So Unifrog will... So he'll take... Unifrog doesn't die. And... Yeah, Unifrog doesn't die, yeah. So Unifrog doesn't die. This is a key. This is key. This is important. We attack the Unifrog again. This is going to be 1,900, I think. Have I done the math wrong? I may have done the math wrong. Boys. I may have thought that Unifrog was 300. And then I attack Substitute. I will attack Substitute last. But I think it's still game. Yeah, I think it's still game. That was very confusing, but I think we got there. Okay, cool. Deep breaths, everyone. Deep breaths. Well done. You guys did great. Thank you all, audience. Let's go ahead and swap out the Heavy Storm and the Space Typhoon for the everything that's good against frogs. And the Royal Decree. We don't need that. It did do something though, which is pretty nice. Yeah, triple Mask of Restrict. Torrential Tribute's gonna be very nice. Man, this matchup's gotta be good. Like, it's gotta be good. Gores can come out because we got triple mask. So I'll bring in the torrential. And we got double Vort. Which of our monsters sucks the most? Lila kind of sucks the most. But it's a crucial Lightsworn name. We only have 8 between Charge and Rhoda and the 6. So if we start siding out Lila, we're going to have to side out Recharges. Which is fine. That can be something we do. Maybe something like this. Maybe even the last Book of Life as well. I'm determining how good Mirror Force is. Probably worse than Book of Life. Alright, let's try this. This deck, it's ugly, like I said. It's ugly, but like you can piece stuff together here and there. Oh god, this hand is heinous. This hand is truly abysmal. This is a very bad hand. Maybe I should have sided out Wolf too, with all the recharges. Yeah, that makes sense. Alas. We may have encountered a rare L. A very rare L. Oh, Jesus, he has Lone Fire too. I don't want to play against... I just want to concede. Alright. I'm going to try to make the most of this game. Probably dead lost, but... It's not looking good, boys. Okay. It's a start. Let's go with the Krebins. Right? Yeah, Krebins. Attack the token. Keep it simple. Set Mask of Restrict. Pass the turn. I'm going to flip Mask of Restrict in the draw phase. No more Lone Fire activation. No more Titanium activation. No Caius. No Substitute. None of it. Alright? I'm having none of it. Thankfully, this guy can stop attacks. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pay 100 life points and stop the attack. It's not looking good, guys. It's not looking... Oh, never mind. I do believe we win now. I do believe we win. Our discard here is going to be the Great Malicious. Very nice draw. Very, very nice, fortunate draw. I'm going to activate Malicious now. Banish that boy. Special summon that boy. I'm on a normal Plague on summon. We have a Torrential Tribute. Okay. Well, I have yet to normal summon, so I could still normal Plague if I want to. And I think I do want to. I'll set him and pass. Pretty interesting he set the Torrential back there, but it makes sense. Like, his cards are vanillas now that Mask of Restrict is in play, so it makes sense. He sets his own monster, most likely a frog. We've got Return here, which is pretty good. That can get us the body we need. I'm going to set it. If we get Heavy Stormed, we get Heavy Stormed. There's like nothing I can do about that, right? The ugly part about this is Mask of Restrict is not very good with Stardust Dragon, because Stardust Dragon needs a tribute to activate its effect. So, being able to set up Stardust Mask is obviously not ideal. Alas. Here comes Swap Frog. This will send Treeborn. It'll be a recursive blocker for him if we did not have Book of Life. Alas, we do have Book of Life. He does want to attack. That's interesting. I was almost hoping he wouldn't, but hopefully now we get to drop Dark Arm Dragon off the top of my deck one time for the fans. Not quite. Not quite. Graveyard looking pretty good for the opponent. Deck's getting thinned. We're running out of time, if I'm being real. So we need to start doing what our deck does, which is... Is there a way we can, like, shuffle this away? No, we can pass one turn and use Tragodia, and then Return can get us a full 8-star, and then we don't need to burn the Book of Life. Yeah, this is it. He's not going to bring back Treeborn. Okay, fine. One less thing I have to deal with. Here comes Swap Frog. This guy will activate. Totally fine. And that's the second Treeborn hitting the grave. Pot of Avarice. Beautiful. Put all those bad cards back in your deck. None of those cards do anything. He's putting 5 dead cards completely back into his deck. He needs to draw a Heavy Storm here. Otherwise, he's not playing this game. He can draw all the Titanials he wants to. He can draw all the Lone Fires he wants to. But this Mask of Restrict is certainly doing some heavy lifting. So, we started off with kind of an ugly hand. Like I said, this deck, it ain't pretty, but it comes together. It certainly comes together in ways you wouldn't expect. He can now bounce his Swap Frog. Totally fine. Pardon me. Alright, main phase 2. What do you got for us? What level can I make? Oh, I can make 6. That's beautiful. That can make Dark End. Not that I really want to. Oh, he's gonna end phase discard Dandelion. Activate the effect. That's cool. That's chill. So we'll get double tokens here. Draw Mind Control. Pretty good. Pretty good. Alright. My character is now 1800 attack. You know, I want to use my Return. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go Plague. Well, Plague sets me back a whole turn here. Maybe I just Book of Life now. How badly do I need the fresh draw step? Pretty badly. My hand's ass. The set monster is not Dandelion, unless he drew the Dandelion off the Avarice that he shuffled back. So then it could be Dandelion. Fucking shit. Alright. I'm gonna make double 8 and just hope it's good enough. Okay, so here comes Plague, and then Trag level 6. And then use both of these guys to make Synchro Monster. Probably make, at this point in time, Dot Ruler, because I want to gain life points. So we'll do that. And then I will flip the Return from the Different Dimension. So having my life points, bringing out Malicious and Plague, and then we'll go to the battle phase and clear everything. So Malicious kills a token, Plague kills a token. This is just to like minimize the risk of him top decking Heavy Storm, because that card's a fucking problem. So we'll gain 100 life points back, which is not nothing. And then we will synchro again into the Colossal Fighter. And this Colossal Fighter is pretty strong. We've got 2 warriors. So it'll be a 3,000. And we've got the Book of Life plus Mind Control reversal play. So yeah, just pass the turn back. He can do some stuff with Brain Control on Colossal. I fully am aware of this. Which is ugly, but he really needs to clear the Master Restrict before he can do anything else. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he can get Treeborn. If he had intended, he would just click through the phases too fast. Yeah, getting Treeborn here makes sense. He's trying to turtle up. I do have to be careful of Gores too. So it's like Gores, Brain Control are really scary. Trag is also like pretty hideous for us. So he does have Brain. All right. So he's got Brain Control, take Colossal Fighter. He can't get rid of this though. There's nothing he can do to get rid of this. He can kill my guy, that's pretty good. We'll lose the Thought Ruler. Main phase 2, normal swap. He's gonna try to bounce the Colossal Fighter. He can't do that. Yeah, you can't return extra deck monsters. Unless he knows that ruling. Okay, he knows the ruling. Cool. So he's going to set a back row, and now we'll get the Colossal Fighter back. So he bounced the Treeborn. Interesting. He might be trying to build like a discard trap. Keep missing damage or swap. Yeah. Everyone good? So I could take his guy now and synchro with it. I don't really want to do that. I'll just attack. If he has a discard trap, I might want to Book of Life the Treeborn. Oh, this guy's just gonna die. Well. That's cool, I guess. What could possibly go wrong if I should pass? Oh. That could possibly go wrong. If we lose now. Fuck. All right. Our hand was not very good. I'll give him that. He played around Book of a Life expertly. We probably should side out Wolf again. Gores doesn't seem bad. Mirror Force doesn't seem bad. Mirror Force to protect Mask from Unifrog. Illumina can come out probably. Cyber Dragon seems a little bit better. A little bit more high value. We're just looking like a weird stun deck, honestly. And that's fine. Not weird stun deck, but like weird dad deck. It's kind of like got a lot of random shit going on. Gores. Man, I really want to put Gores in. I feel like Gores is going to be decent. But, alas. Let's just run it. I could put in Gores over Cyber Dragon. We need a certain amount of lights for Chaos Sorcerer. Yeah, and we only have 5, but I mean 5 should be like the like bare minimum or whatever. Maybe that game I played a little bit too stupid with the return and everything. I could have just banked on him not fucking finding Heavy Storm. But whatever. Alright, I'm gonna Gold Sark now. Gold Sark's gonna find Dark Armed because it's the best card in our deck. And then I'm gonna Rhoda probably for Jane and then charge for Raikou. But let's charge first. Mill 3. We milled Jane. Lovely. So we have to grab Raikou, and Rhoda has to get Greffer or a Necro. Cool. I'll fire the Rhoda now. I think... yeah, I think it's better to do it now, in case we mill. I could set Force and then just pass. I could set nothing and then just pass. I could set Raikou and then just pass. I need to get to 3 darks somehow. Raikou trading for Swap Frog isn't really ideal here. If I set nothing and just pass, it's too obvious, so... I'll just set the Raikou. It could end up working out if we mill a zombie. Like, if he goes like Swap Frog and then makes us mill a zombie, that could be useful. I'm trying to think if this would have been better as a Cyber Dragon or as a Gores. Probably better as a Gores. Swap Frog's gonna activate. It all makes sense now. There's Treeborn Frog, he attacks. And let's see a zombie. Raikou pop the Swap Frog, middle 3. Not quite. We did hit Malicious, which is something, so. Yeah, we got Malicious, I guess. Curious what he's trying to set up. I feel like sets a card like a back row. And that's probably like Regeki Break, and we can just pass back to him. We don't need to get too crazy with it. Yeah. We don't need to commit until we have a big trag. Oh my god, the DB lag. Bro, come on. This is so frustrating. You gotta be kidding me. This is crazy. This is worse than it normally is. I've typed it into the chat now as well, too. Jesus. Reminder right now while we're waiting for this DB lag to resolve. It's still not working. That's crazy. Reminder, RBET. It's coming up. It's coming up. There we go. You're telling me we're going to have Dad and Brain Control? Wow, that's so lucky. Pass the turn back. It might be Dust Shoot. He might be holding it for when we get Dad. That's also fine. Because then he has to take... Well, I guess he doesn't have to take Dad. But... it's not like he wants to take anything else at this point. What have we milled? Mask of Restrict? That's it? Really? We still have a lot of gas left in the deck, which is nice. So that's another card and passes. Jeez. Alright. Dark Arm Dragon to hand. And phase 1. Honestly, we could set back row here. We could just go for Greffer pokes and like make him deal with the Greffer. Greffer's our way to the zombies though, so I think just setting the worst back row is probably our best bet. And face Space Typhoon. He really is setting Space Typhoon with Treeborn and Grave. That's interesting. But he must have known that I would be trying to do this. Generally speaking, you want to hold Space Typhoon in case I draw Mask of Restrict. In which case, you absolutely want to hold it. In case I have like Heavy Storm or like a Black Rose and I blow up the field or force the Mystical and then... or I make a play that forces you to use Treeborn, and then, what were we talking about? Then you're in a situation where Mask of Restrict has less outs, but maybe he just has a bunch of outs for it. Maybe he just has like a bunch of Regeki breaks and stuff. This is gonna be a true like control mirror. He's gonna pitch Duprog. That's fine. This is all like gonna be set up for a Pot of Avarice, I'm assuming. Yeah, that's fine. So we have the Malicious resource. We have Attack for vanities. This is okay-ish because I have brain control. So, but I don't have a great way to out it yet. So, for starters, we're gonna go Greffer, priority, activate, pitch Tragodia. This can send probably Necrogardner? No. It's gotta send Plague, right? Yeah, we'll send Plague. And then I want to set Book of Life and set Torrential Tribute and pass the turn. Now he can't just like blind Regeki Break, hit the Torrential. I still need to find a summon to get rid of this Vanity's Fiend with Torrential. But once we do, we should have like a pretty clear shot at just fucking him up. So yeah, just any normal summon off the top will help us here. Cyber Dragon's probably the best draw off the top. So. New back row, scared to attack. Pot of Avarice is the draw. How unique. I don't think we're in a position to... I lied. We totally are. We can use Greffer to pitch Dark Arm Dragon and then Pot of Avarice. Is that worth doing? Seems really fucking stupid. I mean, this is probably not getting much better, right? No, I'll just pass. Oh, what a weird game this has turned into. Because we can out this if we find a normal summon. And I can dig through my deck to find a normal summon. But I'm kind of just chilling. I'm chilling on it because, like, if I... pardon me. If he does end up attacking the Greffer, we can't stop it, right? He doesn't know that, but we can't stop it. We can Avarice back everything but the Plague and the Malicious, and then be really well poised to just clear the Vanity's Fiend. This is a weird... He went super minus to make that Vanity's Fiend. Not super minus, but minus enough, you know? If he just has, like, double Regeki Break on our back row, then things start to look dire. We may need to Pot of Avarice back Malicious to try and find a way to tribute over the Vanity's Fiend. Which is funny. But, yeah. A very interesting game. So he's decided he wants to attack. We will take 700 here. Lose our Greffer. Main phase 2, he will summon another monster. Please. Will he? No, he won't, actually. Interesting. Oh, we drew Malicious. That's really good. That's, like, really, really good draw. Yeah, so let's just Brain Control's guy. Chain Book of Moon. Go off, King. So, for starters, I will Book of Life. Target Plague and Reborn. Sick. Alright, so we get Plague into play. And Treeborn gets banished. Very nice. Then I'll special Dark Arms. Use priority. I'll banish probably the Tragodia. Target his monster. Sick. Maybe I pop his other card too. That leaves us with 5 in... I may... Yet. Let's see. Banish Greffer. Tribute Plague for Malicious. Okay. Yeah. So banish Greffer. Target his back row. Regeki Break. Pitch Spiritual Water Art. Target Dark Arm Dragon. Okay, there goes Dark Arm Dragon. That's fine. We'll go ahead and tribute Plague for Malicious. Book of Life, target Treeborn, and Plague. This has been a crazy game. Like an actual crazy game. Synchro now like this. Boom, boom. What are we going to make? Dark End Dragon? He's kind of the sauce, isn't he? Stardust is also pretty good. So is Colossal if he has Gores. He might have Gores. Let's go Colossal. Because he's pretty strong. How many warriors is that? I don't know. I'm going to fucking Pot of Avarice anyway, so it doesn't matter. Pot of Avarice. This will put back Alley, Dad, Raiko, Trooper, and Jane. Shuffle up. Draw 2 cards. Turn to Mizuki plus Krevins. Alright, how does this work? Have we normal summoned this turn? We have. We tribute summon Malicious. Okay, so we've got Malicious Plague still on deck to utilize. Big think. So we can make a second level 8 in main phase 2. So we've got a 2900 Colossal, which I'm just going to use to attack. I'm not going to... Well, I could make Dark End Dragon and hit for more, right? And he's got really no comeback plays besides Brain Control. And Brain Control's gone, right? He used it? No, he hasn't used it. Okay, fuck it. Alright, fuck it. No, hold on. Plague. They added this new graveyard search thing. It keeps fucking me up. So, Plague. And then this will stack Krevins, because I don't really give a shit about drawing. Or I guess I should have stacked Mizuki. And then Malicious. Neither of those cards were good to draw, but Krevins was probably better to keep. In hindsight, I guess it doesn't fucking matter. Mizuki's better to proc the fucking thing with... Here's Dark End, which is going to be same stats. And then Colossal is still 2900, so we go 26 face and then 29 face. This is the best play through Gores and deals the most damage, I think. Yeah, because if I'm going to be forced to make Dark End main phase 2 anyway, I might as well do it main phase 1. And then we'll pass. So, yeah. We've still got Dark Arm Dragon left in deck. We've still got Return left in deck. We've still got Double Mask. He's got no Treeborns. He's got no real plays. We've still got Torrential too. So if he like tries to go crazy with it and get game shot with like a Brain and shit, Brain will put him to exactly 1700. We Torrential his normal summon and then we kill him with Mizuki. He can now salvage. Okay, so this is a play. 7 swap. Yeah, this is a play. So this can maybe get him to like a dupe block or something. But like Dark End can always break the dupe block. So he has to go for like a Caius play. But if he has like this whole Caius play thought out, then, and he's sandbagging Brain Control, let's say it's Brain Control Caius are his last 2 cards. Let's say that. Hypothetically. If Brain Control and Caius are his last 2 cards, his best play now is to go for the pitch special, right? Oh, wait. Yeah, pitch special, sack for Caius. Set is weird. Oh, hella back row. Okay. Sick. Alright, well. We know what's up there. Card Trooper's a good draw. I mean, I'm just going to use the Dark End effect to blow up his guy. Chain Regeki Break, targeting the Dark End. So the set card is the Swap Frog. I don't know this other card. Do we know Mirror Force Torrential shit? Either way, I'm going to summon Card Trooper and mill 3. So, mill 3. We hit Necro Garno, which is gorgeous. I know his... GG's. Crazy game. He should have set Substitute. Why didn't you set Substitute? Yeah, he could have set Substitute there and maybe survived. I'm always very out of it. Brutal matches. Very crazy lines. Yeah, very crazy. This was a crazy matches. But yeah, this deck is ugly, but it works. I don't know how to describe it. He says, yeah, I could have gotten a few. Yeah, I think the pressure got to me. Shit happens. GG's, man. Yeah, he definitely could have done a few different things with the Death Frog, I think, in the first game. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Glad I could help. Sick. Alright, let's see. Let's go take a look at the deck and see how long this recording has been. 40 minutes. I mean, that was a great match. That was a really good match. It definitely showcased what I wanted to showcase with the deck, which is like, this is an ugly looking deck. This doesn't look pretty. This doesn't look like it should work, but it does. And I don't know how to describe to you why it does. I don't know how to describe the nuance of testing and coming to one Goblin Zombie. I don't know how to describe to you guys why that one Pot of Avarice is just the sauce in this deck. I don't know how to describe it to you guys, but basically, yeah, it's an ugly fucking deck list, and it just puts in the work. Let me know what you guys think of this episode. Tomorrow's episode is going to be great. I think on either tomorrow or the next, I can't remember which day it is, but I'm going to be featuring someone who topped recently with Teledad, and we're going to be playing a brand new build as well. I mean, all of these are going to be really, really sick builds, and we're going to be having a good time with these brews. I think I think Teledad is one of the most exciting strategies to play, because every game is so different and so intricate, and like every build varies like so much. Like you can have like 20 different cards and it still like just works somehow. I don't even know how to describe it. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the vids tomorrow, and yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking of the series so far in the comments below. Peace.